But first up, Pakistan's intelligence agency ISI could have been behind the Indore-Patna derailment accident that took place last year near Kanpur, claiming the lives of over 140 people. Now, the police in Bihar claim to have unearthed a suspected ISI link to target the Indian Railways with the arrest of 3 persons in East Champaran district. Let's find out more in this report.
Was Pakistan's spy agency ISI behind 2016's rail tragedy that killed over 140 people? Did underworld don Dawood Ibrahim and ISI together execute Patna-Indore express derailment at Kanpur station? Bihar police probe has unmasked big Pakistan conspiracy. Role of ISI being suspected after arrest of 3 people who claimed that they were working for the Pakistani intelligence agency to target Indian railways.
पुलिस के द्वारा 3 व्यक्ति उमाशंकर पटेल, मुकेश यादव और मोती पासवान को रक्सौल अनुमंडल के विभिन्न क्षेत्रों से गिरफ्तार किया गया है। घोड़ा सहन पर रेलवे ट्रैक पर जो बम प्लांट किया गया था 1 अक्टूबर को, उस पूरे मामले का उद्भेदन किया गया है। इनको ब्रिजकिशोर गिरी, जो इस ग्रुप का मुख्य सरगना है, इसके द्वारा पैसा देकर ट्रैक पर बम विस्फोट कराकर जो ट्रेन को डिरेल करके और विध्वंसक घटना को अंजाम देने का कार्यक्रम किया गया था।
3 men, Moti Paswan, Umashankar Patel and Mukesh Yadav were arrested from Adapur police station area in Bihar's East Champaran. During the interrogation, they confessed to have removed the fish plate of railway tracks that led to the derailment of Indore-Patna express train on November 20 last year. These men worked for a Nepalese contact who was paid by Dubai-based man Shamshul, who has close links with Dawood Ibrahim and ISI.
जानकारी अभी मिली है कि मोतिहारी में कमलेश पासवान नाम का कोई व्यक्ति पकड़ा गया है। उसने स्वीकार किया है कि मोतिहारी के आसपास रेल पटरियों में जो पेन ड्राइव लगती है उसको उसने खोला था। उसने ये भी कहा है कि उसी गिरोह का हाथ पुखरावा वाली घटना में भी है।
An ATS squad has been sent to Bihar's Motihari to interrogate the accused and establish if the money trail indeed led to elements from across the border. While 3 persons were arrested from East Champaran bordering Nepal, 3 others have been captured earlier at Nepal's Tailaya for targeting railways on behalf of suspected terror elements in India. Bureau Report, India Today.
Moving on, the United Arab Emirates envoy to India, Ahmed Al-Banna, has denied media reports that Dawood Ibrahim's properties and assets were raided. In fact, he dismissed the media reports that claimed property worth 15,000 crore rupees had been seized. Just 2 weeks back, when initial reports had surfaced, even the BJP's official social media handles went on an overdrive, claiming it to be a masterstroke of diplomacy. What followed was a series of tweets crediting Prime Minister's diplomacy with success, saying that the Prime Minister had handed over a list of Dawood's properties during his visit to the UAE in 2015, demanding the authorities to act against the underworld don. Speaking exclusively to India Today, UAE envoy has said that a legal process has been followed in the country for an action against any individual.
Coming to the area of security cooperation, in the recent years we have seen, of course, that extradition treaty between India and the UAE. Some individuals have been deported. In terms of one specific name, Dawood Ibrahim, there were reports that NSA Ajit Doval had handed over a dossier to UAE about Dawood Ibrahim. Can you confirm or deny the same, sir?
Well, I know that there are international laws, rules and regulations. There are bilateral agreements, and those agreements, finalizes any or emphasizes on any decision that any country might take in terms of expediting or. Now, there is a judicial system and there is a legal system. And within the international framework and within those agreements signed, the judicial system and the legal system works. Now, I have no information in terms of who specifically they have been looked at or asked for, but I know we have a very strong relationship, and there has been several meetings between the NSA and our NSA and other organizations in the UAE. And within that framework, within the legal framework, within the agreements, I think there will be a final agreement and final understanding reached.
Because there were also reports that UAE had cracked down and confiscated some of his properties. Again, we didn't know whether it was true, untrue. Would you like to confirm or deny the same?
This is the first time I hear of it. I don't know anything of that.
Okay.
As I mentioned, the United Arab Emirates is a country where there are rules, regulations, laws, constitutions, and if there are any proceedings within our legal system, within our jurisdiction system, then let it be. I don't think any action can be taken against anyone without that legal process, without the jurisdiction process.
But if you do find substance in India's evidence against Dawood Ibrahim, the UAE will act.
Then again, there are agreements, as I said. The agreements between the UAE and India will handle that, and the meetings that will take place will handle that.